This is Young Brooklyn, Young_Brooklyn BK. Today, I'm about to play a little 2K. Then maybe later on, I'm about to stream a video of GTA. But if you guys is watching my live streams, can you please subscribe to my channel and drop a like? Thank you. Have a nice day.
Gotta get the party kicking, plus a little smoking like chicken. As the dollar continues to lose momentum, we need land to represent them. Trading our change for cash is spurring on. More secure investment, food and water, a couple of gallons for your cutest daughter. Thank him as a Yankee fellow southerner. Don't forget the general rank, hello, governor.
I remember playing with guys like DeAndre Ayton. He loaded into my park, and I'm in college playing with my friends. I was like, let's go chase DeAndre Ayton. Like, we're just sitting around like NBA players in our...
The rolling hills of Dover on the Gulf War disaster preferred after. Depends on your status or your stature, whether you benefit from the prior or the latter. Get the fatter check split. How much for 100,000 tons of correction? Selling half price seafood, prices like a real knife. Who can knock the most birds out the sky? Then spread a lie, say you know why. Bet, get the machine, blame it on the fireworks, clean up. Y'all know where to send the wire jerks. Black teeth still snack on sweets and get stacks with the quick long weed. They used to sell CDs, now they got fake. Buyer beware, had to tell us one lie and sire be fair. At least I'm tired here from the chair while I'm here. I hate playing governor, JJ for governor.
Philadelphia, home to one of the NBA's most historic teams, the 76ers. Here are the players arriving earlier, ready for action. What a view of Center City, Philadelphia. We're coming to you from the city of brotherly love. The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Looking now at the lineup for the teams tonight. Some names out of action.
Here early in the season, these two teams trying to overcome the injuries and hopefully get healthier down the stretch.
And we've got just enough time for a pregame report. Let's go over to the sidelines, where Allie LaForce is standing by. Allie?
Brian, thank you. Well, James Harden's one-on-one scoring ability is unsurpassed. He said, quote, I honestly can't tell you what I'm thinking. Nothing's predetermined. I just need one advantage. Whatever the defense gives me, I take it. And greatness happens after that. Thoughts?
He is deadly, Allie. Thank you. And tonight, two veteran teams, Grant. What does that tell you?
Well, usually with an established team, you gotta beat them. They won't beat themselves. But a lot to learn in this league, and really, there's no substitute for experience.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Joe Ingles is out there with Justice Winslow. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Chris Dunn. And it's Hart in at the shooting guard position. And for Philadelphia, we've got Damian Lillard, James Harden out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Paul George. And it'll be the Trailblazers off the tip. And here's Dunn. Pass to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
And the dunk by Lillard.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Shot's good by Iverson.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Dunn. Here's Embiid. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
You see why they go to Embiid in close. I mean, he's more than capable of getting it in the hoop.
We talk about Embiid's surge in production, but it doesn't end there. He said, I want to push my teammates to be better and lead by example.
And that one's good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Dunn. Oh, rejected by Jordan.
When Jordan comes to deny a shot, his size and reach give him a big advantage.
Over to the left wing. Here's Iverson. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And many great players eventually realize that we is greater than me.
Yeah, Embiid's main point to this team is play the right way, because that's what you can control. He is intelligent, vocal, and selfless.
Pass to George.
They're not even calling though.
Huh?
They're not even calling.
What?
They're not even calling.
Who?
Those people.
It's too loud for me.
Oh.
Thank you.
Outside Harden. Beyond the arc. Joel Embiid with the board. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Ingles, no good. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. The 17-footer, not enough on that one as it misses.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's Dunn. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Now Philadelphia with it. And it's Lillard penetrating. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lillard's got his second bucket on the night.
Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
And Hart with a basket on the assist from Embiid.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Lillard passes to George. Here's Iverson. He's covered by Hart. Iverson can't hit.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Dunn outside. Pass to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. A big group substitution here for Portland. Nurkic just checked in for Winslow. Little comes in for Ingles. Bledsoe, he's checked in for Hart. And Simon is subbed in for Dunn. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And the Blazers making a change here. And Philadelphia calls time here.
You know, many people refer to Embiid as the best big in the league right now, and largely because there isn't a hole in his game. I mean, he does a lot of everything, and as big as he is, his agility and shooting touch is off the charts.
And the 76ers will have a different look here. Right wing. Pass to Harden. Now Lillard for 3. They get it again. Outside Harden. Here's Iverson. Off target from the wing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Pass to George. Fires the 3. Shot's good by Iverson. He's got 7. And Clark, you look at the evolution of Embiid's game. Really speaks to his intense work ethic.
I agree with you, because he's had several injuries now, yet he has not wasted that time rehabbing, because he's developed his skills in the process. He said surgeries after surgeries. At some point, I wanted to quit, but his heart was too big for that, and his game is showing the fruit of his work.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. Third is Damian Lillard. The fourth spot held by Joel Embiid.
Two premier scoring options that defenses really have to scramble to account for.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile one block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too. Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
And it's the Blazers with the ball. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Back to Bledsoe. Pure from three-point range.
It's got to be a boon for Bledsoe's confidence when he knocks this down. He needs to do that more often, in my opinion.
Lillard with the bucket.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Portland trailing here. Watford covered by Jordan. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. Here we go, the Sixers on the break. And it's Lillard, that time on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Here's Simons. Last game for him, he had 14.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Three-pointer. Iverson can't hit. Portland has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Little going inside. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Just such a terrific dunk.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. The Sixers on top, leading by 3. And we'll be back with you shortly. And you asked Joel Embiid. He's not satisfied with the way he...
I think I need to,
I guess the process continues, Grant.
And with big men, it's got to be a team effort. You got to feed him the rock, BA, inside and help him get it going.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
So the Trail Blazers 5 right now. They've got Yusuf Nurkic. Eric Bledsoe is out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Little in at the 3. Here's George. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Simons. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Here's Smart. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up. And a couple of teams coming out scorching hot this season, Grant. How far can a hot start carry a team?
Well, some teams can ride a strong start throughout the whole season. I mean, it's just a huge mental boost for a team, particularly early on.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for the Sixers. Wiggins comes in for Jordan. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Here's Ingles. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Hart from long range. They get the rebound. Pass to Iverson. drives in. And it's blocked by Embiid.
A fantastic defender. Embiid is consistent, not only blocking shots, but going after them as well, especially when he's in the air.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here's Iverson. Ingles defending. Count it. Good. 11 points in the game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, in their first half of play, they're closing out aggressively. The block shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Ingles, good.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
George passes to Harden. Back to George. And here's Harden. Here's Iverson. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Ingles. Hart, the open shot. Paul George pulls it in. The Sixers leading. Pass to Lillard. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the second free throw is good.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Oh, stolen by Harden. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's Iverson, defended by Dunn. George outside. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
Now here's Embiid. 7 points in the game. It's hauled in by the Sixers. George has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
And AI, Allen Iverson, does more than just shoot the ball. He also has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Portland has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. And the Trailblazers call time here. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won 1.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Count it.
Nice sequence off the inbound. Ball movement and player movement creating the good look. And the 6'6" forward, Justice Winslow, drafted 10th in the 2015 draft. I mean, he's a strong body defender, and he loves to make winning plays. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. And you know, Grant, Winslow battling some injuries in recent years. When healthy, he is definitely a difference maker.
I mean, I love that he's a gritty defender who's also an outstanding passer. Now, his scoring has lagged behind a little bit, but nevertheless, he sets the tone with his effort and attention to detail.
Now here's Lillard. 18 points for him, and the bucket is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Lillard against Embiid. Outside Hart. Now here's Ingles. Tight defense on him. Here's Embiid. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Embiid's got 12 points in the game.
You know, with all he does offensively, at his size, Joel Embiid is like a cheat code, special talent.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
A line change here for Portland.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's Little from 8 feet. Rebounded by James Harden.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
That one misses.
I don't know if we've seen a tougher player pound for pound than Allen Iverson. I mean, you can knock him around, but he's always going to bounce back up.
Portland has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Watford covered by Jordan. Pass to Nurkic. Shoots over George. And too long on the shot.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot. You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Iverson. Yep, that one's good. 14 points for him.
Boy, the quickness of Iverson. What a blur this guy is. Slithering his way through the defense and never afraid to drive it inside despite being a small guy.
And so we wrap up the first half. Sixers ahead, leading by 14. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, thank you, guys. Doc Rivers here with us now. Coach, you're ahead at the half. What was the difference?
We got stops throughout, running a little bit, and then we had great spacing against the zone. Well, listen, we started making shots. That always helps.
It sure does. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He ended up with 24 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 block. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
They really need to focus on finding quality shots. If they can't create for themselves in the second half, things will only get worse. I'm talking about the high percentage.
And that's...
Big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
James Harden out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then there's Paul George. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
He gets it in there.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
To the left side wing. Here's Embiid. He's off on that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And for much of his career, Jordan has been surrounded by unbelievable talent.
Well, you think about it, B.A. Paul and Griffin in L.A., Durant, Irving, and Harden in Brooklyn. A don't know how you get much better than those 5.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Ingles with it. Jordan picks him up. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Jackson, he's checked in for George. Anthony comes in for Harden. Wiggins, he's checked in for Jordan. And Smart subbed in for Lillard.
Iverson can score with the best of them. I tell you what, a volume shooter who does not lack confidence and lets it fly from anywhere and everywhere.
Now here's Dunn, tightly guarded. Pass to Ingles. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And again, another missed shot. Wiggins finds Smart. Back to Wiggins. Out to the right wing. Here's Iverson. Three-pointer off the mark.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
That one's wide left.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
Anthony misses. For Portland, they've gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Pass to Embiid. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles. Embiid's got 14 points for the game.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
It's good.
Iverson is a battle. Despite his size, this guy is sensational at playing through contact and scoring.
And the Trailblazers call time here. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Bledsoe, pass to Hart. Back to Bledsoe. Pass to Simons. 5 on the clock. And it's Bledsoe on the drive. That one falls. He's got 5.
This is what Bledsoe loves doing. I mean, penetrating, probing, finding his way, looking to get close to the bucket. That's when he's at his best.
And here's Hart, defended by Harden. Got it.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
The 76ers have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Lillard up top. He's got 26. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Nurkic. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Iverson driving inside. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They'll take on the Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse after this one. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Shot's good by Hart.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
For 3, here's Lillard. And another miss by Philadelphia.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Basket counts.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Philadelphia calls timeout. And the top pick in this year's draft, Cade Cunningham. Grant, I heard some insiders compare you to him. You like those comparisons?
Well, he's 6'8" with skill, sees the floor, I think approaches the game the right way. Maybe not the leaper I was, but tremendously talented, and I'm so eager to see how he develops. He's got a bright future in front of him. This arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game. Consider my doubts disappear.
It's blocked. Milton finds Lillard. Back to Milton. Launches a 3. No good there. And it's Portland the other way. To the middle. Now the Blazers on the move. Bledsoe can't get it to go.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Here's Lillard. And the shot goes down. Lillard's got 30.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Bledsoe against Harden. Bledsoe pass to Nurkic. Over Lillard. And Nurkic with the bucket. On the assist by Bledsoe. Nurkic has got his first bucket in this one.
You know, Bledsoe has developed his passing skills to the point where you've got to respect that part of his game. He's doing a nice job finding his open guys.
Damian Lillard.
Free throw good. Lillard. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
During the seeding games in the 2020 bubble, Damian Lillard carried the Blazers to the playoffs. Dame averaged 37 a game. That included a ridiculous 61-point explosion.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Down low. Here's Nurkic. Watford. Here's the second effort, and he sinks the layup.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 31.
And that mid-range J is automatic. I mean, Lillard loves getting room to fire these off.
Here's Simons. Off target. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, we've got Anthony Simons. He's out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And small forward Nasir Little, just one season with the Tar Heels. He was the #6 recruit in the high school class of 2018. But 1 year later, Grant slid to the 25th pick.
And B.A., he's showing signs that he probably slid too far. A long wait in the green room, but that's just one day. It's all about the work he puts in every day that will determine what he makes of his great potential.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Little, defended by Lillard. Little's shot is good. And for the 76ers, they're shooting the rock at 58%. Here's Lillard. It's good.
Yo, can you go somewhere?
And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Winslow's checked in for Portland. Dunn comes in for Little. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken it.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced D to come out on them.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Just a highly effective free throw shooter. You cannot afford to give Lillard too many looks from the charity stripe.
Hart's checked in for Simons. That one's no good. Portland has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Dunn attacking. Oh, rejected by Lillard. Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Dunn. Left side Hart. Dunn outside. 5 to shoot. And they recover it. Here's Embiid. Oh, So persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
More than likely, if there's a second chance bucket to be had, Embiid will get it. Makes him work even harder on the boards when he knows it's pay dirt at the end.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 40 points.
One triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Dunn outside. Pass to Embiid. Over Lillard. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Jordan's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Iverson. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. 27 points for him.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Left side, Winslow. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Harden, the pass to George. For 3, here's Lillard. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He's not going to be shy about using the three-point shot. Lillard has to be effective beyond the arc to keep the D honest.
Timeout called. Portland. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an off-season change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it can be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul. Ingles finds Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Back to Ingles. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And there it is for him. Lillard's got 45 points.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient, nothing extra special there, just effective.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Kicks it to George. Pass to Lillard. Back to George. Now here's Jordan. Harden from outside. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Winslow. George defending. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Paul George. First one falls for him. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Perry's checked in for Embiid. Brown comes in for Ingles. McLemore's checked in for Hart. And it's Bledsoe in for Dunn. And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game. And trying to stoke the competitive bout. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive. And the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Now here's Dunn. He's guarded closely. Pass to Winslow. On the wing, Ingles. Covered by Jordan. Back to Winslow. Here's Dunn. Second shot opportunity. Rejected by George.
On defense, George able to use all of that length and athleticism to deny the shot.
And the dunk by Lillard.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the 76ers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And this is a nice win because facing a non-conference opponent, there's always some uncertainty. But they played their own game and dictated the action. Now they just need one more win to sweep the season series against the Trailblazers.
And what a huge performance it was for Damian Lillard.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Pass to Winslow. Now here's Dunn, defended by Harden. And here is Winslow. 6 to shoot. Embiid. And it's Portland scoring again.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Pass to Winslow. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Another one falls. Amazing.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Pass to Winslow. Oh, stolen by Harden. Here's Iverson. And it's blocked by Embiid. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Dame, a strong defensive effort for you guys tonight. What was the key?
Our communication has been much better. Our effort has always been there, but now we're doing it smarter. We recognize the play calls, we're playing players' tendencies, you know, we just playing much smarter. And I think that's half the battle, you know, especially when the effort is there. And we've been on top of things. You know, we came out and took the challenge, and that's where we was able to separate ourselves.
That's the experience paying off. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everybody.
When they were the all in the city.